Hello everybody in the VC. Yet again we're going to be doing another vinyl update. This one coming not so far away as the other few have been, and hopefully I'll be keeping on top of this a lot better than I've been. We've got a large record haul today that's mostly classical vinyl with maybe one or two odd ends in there. So I'll be jumping right into it. The first record I actually bought for my wife. Her favorite composer is Bach. So I had seen Derek Vaughan talk a lot about the Dutch gramophone label, and this one is Violin Concertos 1, 4, and 6. She was very, very pleased and, you know, very happy to get it, so I was very excited to find it. And the next one I also seen Derek Vaughan talk about Edvard Grieg. So I had picked this one up. This cover is immaculate, and I also love the way that they used to do covers. Though the only thing I can say that makes me mad about these, there were one or two of Dutch gramophone where the binding had come loose on the actual records sleeves, so they were kind of out there for me. But this is Edvard Grieg's Peer Gynt Suite, so I'm very excited about that as well. In the last video I talked about how I picked up a lot of Russian or how do I put it, Eastern European vinyl, or from Germany over. This actually all these came from the same spot where I found them, so there is some Russian thrown in there. This one is Funkin Wagnall's family library. This is Tchaikovsky's works. It's got some interesting things by Tchaikovsky on it, so it should be pretty interesting to listen to. So hopefully I'll be listening to that one soon. I have a lot of Tchaikovsky already, so we'll be getting to that. This one, next one, is by Charles Munch, and I can't say that I know a lot about him, but it's his Symphony No. 3, Saint Saëns. It's by the Boston Symphony. Also seems to be a pretty popular thing with the collection that I've been picking through ever so slowly. Getting on to yet another Grieg. This is his Lyric Suite, and I love this cover. It is amazing. It kind of reminds me of Game of Thrones, the Three-Eyed Raven, or a lot of stuff that happens in Vikings, which is pretty cool. Suite No. 1, Opus 46, Suite No. 2, Opus 55. A lot of interesting stuff on this one. So I'd be happy to listen to more of that soon too as well. Cézanne conducts Wagner. Now I have some Wagner in my collection already, which I hope to show at some point, maybe once I dig them out of the boxes. But this is, it's got a bunch of different things like Faust's Overture, Flying Dutchman. It's kind of like a compilation of different things. Next one, moving on to first chair soloists, Philadelphia Orchestra. Eugene Ormandy Concerts for Diverse Solo Instruments. I have not listened to this yet, but I hope to soon. I love solo instruments, and I love the picture. So hopefully that'll be coming out soon. Also don't have a lot by the Philadelphia Symphony in my collection. So the next one, Brahms Variations on Fugue on a Theme of Handel. Walter Klein on piano. I do not know anything about Walter Klein, but this should be very interesting. This is yet again on a Vox record label. One of the records earlier on in the other collection was on Vox record label, which turned out to be very interesting. don't know a whole lot about that record label in particular, but it's always cool to learn. The next one up would be a stereo of Wolfgang, Amadeus, Mozart. And this one was one of the first ones that led me to believe that this was donated by either a library or a public school, or maybe all of them. This one says Ponce de Leon Junior High School, which would have been in most likely Florida. This one has a couple of piano concertos and stuff on it, which is very interesting. This is on Nonsuch. I believe Nonsuch today is like an indie country label, but I'm not sure. I know it does different things than classical music now. I believe somebody also had told me about, you listen to Stravinsky. And amazingly enough, before I even got to post this video, I had already purchased Stravinsky when he had mentioned it. And I already have some Stravinsky, like the Firebird Suite, I believe I have showed you guys in earlier videos, but this is another thing to add to that collection. This one is Romeo and Juliet, which should be a very interesting listen to. There were more of these Phase 4 concert series where I picked these up at, but none of them were in a very good condition to purchase, so I kind of held off on purchasing them. I try and get things that are perfect, vinyl and everything, and classical is so all around that it's hard for me to pick it up just to pick it up. It's not like rock music or jazz music where, if the cover's all screwed up, because there was a lot of Segovia, and I absolutely love Segovia, but I didn't pick it up because I'm not going to pick it up if it's not perfect. No, that's horrible to say. This one is Alicia de la Roca, Rachmaninoff, Concerto number 3. You can also hear the cops in the background. Why, I don't know. Which I haven't listened to that one yet. That one actually, sorry, I got distracted by that. It says on the top, record imported from England. I love her hairdo. She looks like the Queen nowadays. Very interesting. I had showed you guys another record that I bought a while back. It was probably my first intro video. It was Homage to Liszt's by Horowitz. This is Liszt's greatest hits, played by a interesting cast of players. Side 1 actually has Mephisto on it, which is one of my favorite classical tunes. I love the overreaching tones of God and the underworld and Satan and all sorts of things that somehow leached into classical music, and people were alright with it. So, that being said, it's always a pleasure to buy, and hopefully I can get more box sets that kind of show that. They usually have pretty good pictures on the front. I'm going to show another one. This one is Andre Cloutin's Beethoven number 9. Yet again, I'm probably butchering these people's names, but Symphony number 9 in D minor. It's a chorale. I can never have enough Beethoven. I can never have enough classical music in general, just because I am like addicted to buying it and listening to it, and it seems to be more of a everybody takes their own spin on things. So I'm always interested in that sort of music. I'm going to cut this video short because I am also only half the way through the stack, and I try and keep my videos below 10 minutes so you guys can enjoy them without, going crazy of watching my face for more than 10 minutes. So hopefully you will catch the next one, and I hope to see from you soon. And leave a comment below if you like what you've seen so far. Bye.